Montgomery, Alabama, the Deep South, on December 1st, 1955, so 62 plus years ago. Racially charged. The Civil War had only been over for 90 years. It wasn't all that long. A lot of bitterness was still held in the South between whites and blacks. And laws were on the books. Not just you can do it or not, but laws. What were called segregation laws or Jim Crow laws. They were very specific about a lot of different things, including how you used a bus and where you sat on a bus. For instance, the first 10 seats on any bus in Montgomery and throughout Alabama were for whites only. The back 10 seats, by law, for blacks only. The 16 seats in between, a little bit different, a little more vague. They were for anybody, but no black person could sit next to or beside a white person. Does that sound fair to you?
No.
It doesn't sound fair to you. No black person could sit next to or in front of a white person. On December 1st, 1955, around 6 o'clock in the evening, after a long, hard day of work at the Montgomery Fair department store as a seamstress, little 42-year-old Rosa Parks, 5 foot 300 pounds, soaking wet, gets on this bus and pays her 10 cents. And then by law, she couldn't walk to her seat. Why? Because she had to walk through the white section. She had to get off the bus, walk all the way down, come through that door right there, and sit right where you're sitting. So she sat there. Everything's cool. 26 African Americans, 10 whites. You can have more than that. There's bound to be 26 African Americans and 10 whites. Okay. Third stop on the bus, in front of the Empire Theater in Montgomery, a white person gets on this bus. Like about now, the bus is full. There's no place for that white person to sit. The bus driver, a guy by the name of James Blake, hollers back to the 4 African Americans sitting right there, 2 African American women, African American man, and you, Rosa Parks, sitting there. Get out of those seats. They stayed put. They didn't say a word. The bus driver, by law, was carrying a revolver. He hollers back, "You all better make it light on yourselves and give me those seats." And 3 of the 4 gets up. Except you, Rosa. You sat right there and did not get up. Now, she may not be able to tell you herself, but what do you suppose is going through her mind right now? What do you think Rosa Parks was feeling? Pretty angry. Angry about what?
That she couldn't sit in the bus.
Not fair. What's that, hon?
She didn't get us in the bus.
Exactly. You think she was afraid?
No.
No. I would have been scared to death. But this 5 foot 300 pound lady might have been 7 foot 5, 400 pounds. She was not moving. When that bus driver said again, "You better get out of that seat," you said no. And that's about the way she said it. No. I'll bet they couldn't have even heard her back there. But this dignified, classy little lady said to that bus driver who was packing a pistol, no. And I believe that was the beginning of the American Civil Rights Movement with one word, no. Would you like to hear Rosa Parks tell her story herself? We have an audio tape of her talking about it. You'll hear first from a guy by the name of James Daniels, who grew up in Montgomery, and then he will introduce Rosa. Hang on just a second.
I'm Jesse Daniels, and I grew up in Montgomery, Alabama during the 1950s. They were cheerful times, powerful times, living in the South, you knew racial segregation was there. By law,